What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin Cash today. Shout out to the Dragon Riders and the House of the Dragon. Here we are sitting at about $463.78. We had a little bit of a day yesterday, didn't we? Just a little bit. It wasn't the best day, but it wasn't the worst day. 2% to the upside, following a day that was 3% to the upside as well before. So bouncing off of the oversold zone here, an area that we have found support at before or around before. Right here as well. So we definitely do like to find support here from time to time. I do think that this, in combination with the bounce off the 123 daily moving average, is a very significant thing. I think that we have found our low, and I think that we are going to move up higher. You take away the moving average, you take away the RSI, and you just look at the price for what it is, right? I told you I'd take away the RSI. We're going to take away the moving average now. You look at the price just for what it is. I think it makes sense that we have probably found our higher low, right? And we are moving up. It kind of looks like a parabolic structure. This is the beginning. From humble beginnings, my friends, do extraordinary ends come. And if it is parabolic, if this is a parabolic structure, if we're forming a parabolic structure and we're underway of something that's bigger, and I have the suspicion we could be, you guys, I'm genuine in this, that would imply that this move up that we just had recently, right, the next move up would only be more intense. The next move down would be more intense than this move as well. That the moves up and the moves down will get more intense as they come, but this next move would likely be everything that we've been calling for, which is that we would move up to about $1,000, $1,300 in a very, very short amount of time. I do still suspect that by the end of January, we will see a $1,300 price, the 1618 at least, if not there, something at $1,700 to $1,900. And the primary reason for that is just that's what we've done this whole cycle. I know I've said this a lot, but it's probably been like a week since I've said this. But if we take the overall high, right, we get this accumulation range here. You take the high of that range to low of that range. You take this consolidation phase here. You take the high to low here, and then same thing, this consolidation phase here. Okay, so we're going to do that high to low. The next move up was right to the 200 level, just above there, right? You take the same thing. You go from this high to this low, and your move up was, again, right above that 200 level right there. So we take this high to this low. The 200 levels all the way up at $1,900. It's completely possible that we don't hit it this time. And if we don't hit it, I would say that the next step down, right, if we're not hitting this area, the 1618 would be the likely expectation. I wouldn't think that we go from hitting the 200 to just hitting the 1414. We could, anything's possible. We might not hit the 1272, you never know. But I think calling for at least the 1300 is more than fair. Calling for 1700 to 1900 is completely fair, because that's what we've done this whole cycle. Pair that with the fact that that's exactly what we've done this whole cycle. That's exactly what we did the last two moves up, and we're in the middle of our third move up now with somewhat of a bullish setting. Hold on, guys. I got the Discord. I got to mute the tab. Every time I restart my computer, man, sometimes I got to restart it because it's glitchy, but enough about me. Pair that with the fact. Pair the idea that we could move all the way up to here by the end of this move in January. We could move all the way up to there because of what we've done already this cycle, right? Pair that with the fact that in the midst of this move, once we get back above $600, we'll be breaking above this very significant trend line that we've been held down by for Bitcoin Cash's entire life, right? We'd be breaking above that with a move that was up above 580 at this point, actually, okay? And then pair that with the fact as well that on the EMA ribbon, on a monthly basis, we're having a fresh bullish cross. And I had somebody, and shout out to you, whoever you are. I'm not making fun of you. I hope you know I'm not making fun of you. But somebody said the ribbons are a lagging indicator, and that oftentimes you reverse prices by the time any like bullish things or bearish things form. And that's true sometimes, and they are lagging indicators. But this cross, for example, right, you needed a whole lot to happen. You needed a month that moved up 46%, a couple months that moved up, 4%, 6% before that. You needed 3 months of upside before you had this cross happening, right? You needed this move to instigate all of it. It was a lagging indicator to a certain degree, right? You had this bullish phase start all the way back here. The cross finally happened over here. It is a lagging indicator, but the fact of the matter is, when we do get the cross, it promotes bullishness. The cross in itself is a lagging indicator. Yes, in the sense that this move has been going on for a while, but it's not a lagging indicator in the sense of we are starting a new trend. That's what this cross means. It's a significant signal that we are starting a new trend, and that's the whole point of Bitcoin Cash. That's the whole point of everything that I've been ending my videos with a lot over the past month and a half, is that we're starting a new trend for Bitcoin Cash. We're breaking out of this consolidation phase. We're not in a downtrend. We don't have just lower highs and lower lows. We have higher lows and lower highs. We're in a consolidation phase. We're starting a new trend. When we break out of this consolidation phase, we're starting a new trend. Whenever we bullishly cross the MA ribbon, EMA ribbon, even though it's a lagging indicator, it signifies that we're starting a new trend. Pair that with the fact that when we pulled back into the cross, we literally pulled back into it and found support, immaculate support. You guys, I can't shake the feeling. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm going to be saying it over and over again until we get to the other side, man. 1300 to 1900 seems like an inevitability. I very much do believe that this move, I can't see a scenario. I mean, I guess I can see a scenario, but I don't believe in a scenario where this move would be lesser than this move or lesser than this move. It will be bigger than either of them. That's my genuine expectation. We have 6 days, 20 hours left in this month. Today is Christmas. We're down 11.7%. My suspicion would be not only do we close this month green, but we probably close it significantly green. I would bet we're down 11% now. I bet we close the month green more than 11% to the upside. That's my suspicion. I think over the next 6 days and 20 hours, we're going to have a hell of a pump, a hell of a turnaround, and it'll help us really get separated on this ribbon, really set ourselves apart from this move down and show exactly what this is, which is a bounce to this next phase up, which I think will at a minimum hit 1300. Again, based off of what we've seen in the fibs, I think calling for this is completely fair because that's exactly what we saw the last two times. So calling for the next fib under is also fair. 1300 to 1900 coming to you soon. Bitcoin Cash. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. I got nothing else to say. If you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, my friends. We're looking like we're getting frisky, getting ready to move up. Oh man, there was something. That's okay. That's okay. It was for another video, anyways. Doesn't really matter. I got nothing else to say, guys. So I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.